Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us. It's just about 6 o'clock on your Wednesday, January 15th. I'm Olivia DiVenti, joined by Austin Burks. Austin, good morning.
Good Wednesday morning.
How you doing? A 13-year-old Throckmorton 8th grader was arrested for making terroristic threats. According to the Throckmorton County Sheriff's Office, the student was arrested Friday during school hours. KTXS reporter John Polo has reaction from parents and students.
13-year-old Throckmorton ISD 7th grader Evelyn Boyd is still shaken up.
She just said she was going to kill us.
Okay. She says she was sitting in class with several other students on December 19th when an 8th grade female classmate accused other students of stealing from her. And then the death threats.
I was just scared of her. I didn't want to go to school.
Parents tell us they contacted the school district and the student was suspended for 3 days. However, the district is unable to confirm that because the student is a juvenile. Two of the parents told KTXS they filed police reports. The Throckmorton County Sheriff's Office confirmed last Friday the 13-year-old was arrested while in school. The district wouldn't go on camera, but gave us this statement about the incident, saying there was no credible threat to the safety of students or staff. But several parents are concerned that 13-year-old is back in school. We spoke to Krista Petronella by phone. Her daughter was one of the students that was threatened.
I want her removed from the school because she's already said 4 girls that she wants to hurt and kill.
We spoke to the juvenile's probation officer who made the decision to allow that 13-year-old to return back to school. Some parents are concerned that she is back at school. Can you understand that?
Sure, I can understand that, right.
What can you say to them?
Well, I can say to them that we've got a supervision plan.
And this morning, we are told the juvenile has been put on deferred prosecution because she is a minor. She will undergo counseling and have to report to her probation officer. The man who stopped the gunman in last month's deadly church shooting in White Settlement is being honored. Jack Wilson was part of the volunteer security for West Freeway Church of Christ. On December 29th, it took just seconds for him to pull out his own gun and fire off a shot that took down the gunman. Thanks to his quick actions, there were only 2 victims. In a ceremony at the governor's mansion on Monday, Governor Greg Abbott presented Wilson with the governor's Medal of Courage.
Jack, I know that you have been reluctant to accept the label of being called a hero, but that is exactly who you are. You are a hero to everybody in the church that day. You are a hero to the people of Texas.
And law enforcement say the victim count could have been higher. We're learning new details this morning on a story we first brought to you yesterday. A Brady police officer on paid administrative leave after he was arrested in Brownwood. Abilene is the second most dangerous city in the country for cyclists, and that's according to a recent report by carinsurance.org. They based the data on a report from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration from 2014 to 2017. The report says Abilene had 5 bike fatalities during that time period, with a total of 112 bike commuters. There was another fatal accident involving a cyclist in 2018. Cape Coral, Florida is listed as the #1 most dangerous city for cyclists, with San Bernardino, California, Dayton, Ohio, and Pompano Beach, Florida rounding out the top 5. And to honor cyclists who were injured or killed in cycling accidents in Abilene and surrounding areas, a ride of silence is held. It's on the 3rd Wednesday in May. Many people across the country ride in the event. The Ride of Silence is a free ride that asks cyclists to ride no faster than 10 miles per hour on a short route while remaining silent throughout the entire ride. This morning, we're learning that both Lubbock public servants killed in a crash this weekend had ties to the big country. Nick Renna, a Lubbock police officer, grew up in Colorado City, and firefighter Lieutenant Eric Hill attended elementary and middle school in Snyder. Hill attended Sandfield Elementary School and Snyder Junior High School. Lieutenant Hill's funeral will be Friday morning in Lubbock. Funeral plans for Officer Nick Renna are set for this Saturday morning at 11 a.m. All right, Austin, thank you. That fog is definitely something our viewers need to be aware of traveling this morning. All right, well, moving on now, Abilene ISD presented their turnaround plan for an elementary school that got an F-star rating 2 years in a row. KTXS reporter AJ Gersh with how the district plans to improve the school.
4 Abilene ISD schools received an F on their Star School report cards this year. Reagan, Bonham, Lee, and Jackson. But for Reagan Elementary, this is the second straight year.
The turnaround plan for Reagan is a requirement from TEA, the Texas Education Agency.
A plan is already written, but it'll only be put into motion if the school receives an F grade for the 3rd straight year.
Yes, this is where a lot of our kids who have low socioeconomic backgrounds go to school, but we want to be the outliers.
So, as Reagan Principal Leslie Roberts says, the plan to become that outlier all starts with a mission statement.
At Reagan, we empower each other to overcome obstacles. We learn together and celebrate growth, and we inspire each other to reach their highest potential.
The plan would include Reagan's focus on developing and retaining good teachers and leaders, aligning their curriculum to the rigor of the STAR test, and analyzing data to track students' progress.
We have to do some deep investigation into our instructional strategies.
One Reagan parent has thought highly of the elementary school for decades.
I really enjoy my kids being in this school. They're doing a wonderful job.
So you don't believe that this is an F-rated school?
No, it's not.
Dr. Dukes and Principal Roberts both agree.
That letter grade does not give you a picture of what really happens at Reagan Elementary every day. When you walk in our classrooms, you see very dedicated teachers who are providing outstanding instruction to help students grow.
And that F grade is clearly not on the minds of some parents and administrators. They just need the test scores to back up the positivity. All right, moving on now. The Day Nursery of Abilene has again achieved a 4-star rating on their full assessment for being a Texas Rising Star high-quality center. The mission of Day Nursery is to provide affordable, quality childcare for a diverse community. 4 stars is the highest rating available, so of course they're celebrating their achievements. Congratulations to them. Well, switching gears now, more bad news about the flu. Apparently, the main strain of the flu that's going around doesn't match what's in this year's flu shot. Doctors say children are especially susceptible to influenza B, and this year's flu vaccine isn't a very good match for it. However, a flu shot can still save a child's life. According to the CDC, if your child is exposed to influenza B, there's a 58% chance their flu shot will be well matched to protect against it. The CDC reports that 32 children have died from the flu this season.